what percentage you claiming? It's that Xbox, spin the block, his legs slide. Fast talker, no riddling, moonwalking, selling moon rock just to make dividends. You in traffic with family? That flash making a portrait. Gun kick back, not grannies from porches. David on the scene, you know that it's scorching. What's a man with king? No response to the saying, advancing the line, advancing the payment. You front the game and shoot, what percentage you claim?
You already know the time, told my boys to hold the line. We gon' shoot it out in seconds, leave you posted like a vine. Bow your head down to the king, leave your roses at the shrine. We stay ready for the war, just need the king to drop the sign. Say what you running from, what you running from? I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? Say what you running from, what you running from? I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? This what you wanted. This what you wanted, huh?
Peace and blessings, and welcome back to Xbox Frontline News with your boy, the King. And on this incredible Thursday, yes, I said Thursday, right before Fight Night Friday, the day that Supergirl has put in front of you. Shout out to Supergirl. We're going to have some fun. I'm going to have me some fun. Tomorrow, right after we record Lords After Dark. It's going to be insane. It's going to be insane. It's going to be absolutely insane. But before we get crazy, I want to give a shout out to my man, Eric Vaughn. Eric, that's my guy. You first one here. Blessings, bro. And my man, legendary Yobi, what's good? Manny GL, Lamont Davis, Reclaimer Rob, and George Parcells. We are here. We are here. Now, we got some stuff to talk about. I think people weren't going to expect me to talk about the rising prices of Xbox or the layoffs or, come on, man. Who do you think I am? This is gold. Jerry, this is gold. A lot of you people really don't understand. I'm for penalizing people that don't jump in early on in the console cycle. I'm not for penalizing people that if this is your first time getting a console, my heart goes out to you. But for all you fence sitters, you guys that were sitting on the sidelines talking about, yeah, I'm gonna wait for the prices to go down. I'm gonna let all you stupid fools buy it early. Well, bucko, who's the fool now? Who's the fool now? Now, somebody said, yo, King, this is hurting the industry. Yeah, could be. You know, I mean, 90 million shipped on PlayStation, 44 million sold on Xbox. We don't know how many Switches and got sold out there, right? Steam Deck sold out. I mean, Steam Machine sold out in Japan, which I don't even know what that means. They could have 10 of them and sold out. But obviously, the people that wanted it when the prices was at the getting it a good price, got it. Right? It's just these stragglers. We got 60 million of you dudes that sat back and was like, nah, I'm gonna wait for this AI bubble to pop. Oh, it ain't popping. Rock to the planet, rock. Don't stop. Yo, everybody that shows up to my channel, I already know that y'all already got an Xbox. It's just looking at the dude that was sitting there saying, yo, this Black Friday, it's going up. No, this August is going up. The prices. If you didn't jump on these prime days, these prime sales, where Xbox was $80 cheaper, get it. Go get it. Hey, yo, listen. I believe in greed. I honestly believe in greed. If you don't believe in greed, you're going to find out a horrible lesson. I believe in greed. I believe that these companies are going to be the greediest they can possibly be. I believe they look at us as mouth-breathing consumers that they can't stand us. I believe all of that stuff. Trust me, I believe the Illuminati stuff. I believe all of that stuff. Hey, we back at it. We back at it. Look, different cup. Different cup, different cup.
At Meagle Smith donated $4.99 through Super Chat. My advice to the guys that don't have current gen is, get your money up, not your funny up. Crying
Facts.
face emoji. Crying face emoji. Crying face emoji.
Yo, I see all these fake dudes online talking about, oh man, it really sucks, and going through this whole fake FOMO stuff. And yo, listen, I ain't gonna tell you how to run your channel. I ain't gonna tell you how to go get your money. Go get it. I ain't gonna tell you how to do the fake positivity stuff online. I just don't got that bone inside my body. Pause. Like, honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. Like, I brought consoles to scalp them, right? To catch the idiots that didn't want to wait online to get it. Some people brought months in advance. We're going to get into the months in advance stuff. And I just said, dang, there are lazy people in this world, or there are individuals that just want a sure thing. I come from waiting online, doing late night, overnight console drops, that you sat out in the parking lot for like probably a day or two, that you sat there, you had your drinks, you had your boy hold your space while you go to the bathroom. You know, like, I come from that. I come from going to get that console day one fun. Like, I come from that. And there's no greater day than day one console drop. So when I hear somebody say, I'm interested in the console, but I'm going to wait for a price reduction, I look at you like you're a weirdo. Oh, hey. The alien is back. And I got my sippy cup.
At Carrot Strong 4702 donated $2 through Super Chat. XSX is a PS6. PS7 with an add-on. Sony was, sleeping face emoji.
Yo, whatever that means. But I'm going to tell you this. Hashtag no PlayStation 6. You know what it is. I'm going to run it up on these pumps. I'm going to keep the boot on Kong's neck this whole generation. If you didn't know, now you know. The wildest thing is people don't think I'm going to be me wherever I'm at. That's why I don't get asked on to the largest platforms like IGN and stuff like that, because I actually talk my talk. And I do it in their faces, like when I see them and stuff like that. So again, shout out to Reforge for having the balls enough to have me on the show. Like, I'm gonna tell you right now, he's a cool dude. I said, I saw one dude put, you shouldn't go there, brings down your brand and does all this other stuff and talking about gossip. Listen. Let me tell you something. He without sin cast the first stone, right? Like, when does somebody get a redemption arc? Does somebody get a chance to fix their wrongs? Blessings. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Oh, good looking. I got to get that. I want to play that. I want to play that tomorrow, Fight Night. I want to play that tomorrow. Oh, good looking.
At Kenneth Williams 6123 donated $2 through Super Chat. We got the first Tekken in the store, King. Winking face emoji.
Facts. Let me see. Somebody's texting me like crazy. I was waiting for something to show up. Oh, okay. All right. No, they're not texting me. They're talking. I'm in a group chat. Yo, I'm going to get that. I'll probably be playing that tomorrow on Fight Night, Friday. I hope it has online play, or I'll probably like show it off or something like that. I'm a huge Tekken head from the beginning. So that's dope. I have so many different versions of that first game. You saw the arcade machine that I have. So obviously I have that game. But yeah, like when does somebody get a chance to have their redemption arc? Like, when does somebody get a chance to, make amends? The guy came to me and, he came to Iron Lords and came to me and, we all had to sit down. We had an interview. Maybe it'll come out one day, maybe it won't. But at the end of the day, I can judge a man from what he's done to me. honestly, in all seriousness, a lot of times, people say, well, he talked mess about hold the line. So what? So what? Go get your money. Oh, let's get it. Bye. That's a super chat. That's a super chat.
At Lord Nita donated $20 through Super Chat. What do you think about people asking to delay next gen so we can get a cheaper hardware? Do you think prices it's going to come down? I don't think it will. When Elon starts to mass produce his robots and putting servers on, Milky Way emoji.
Hey, yo, you know what? Okay, so I got to respect the 20, right? And I got to respect the 20 to go into answering your question. First, I don't believe console prices is ever going to go down. I told you, do you know what the biggest scare was? The biggest scare was not even the pricing thing. I told you, I thought the next generation Xbox was going to be $1,500, $1,499. Seriously. Now that you see the Steam machine, the higher end, or it is the 2 tera, that thing is at 14 and some change, 1428, something like that, right? With the controller. You're looking at that and you're like, oh, snap. King is right? So, because I'm expecting the Helix to come with 1 tera and, the controller at $1,499. I'm looking at the underpowered machine selling at that price, at $1,428 price, or $1,448, whatever it is. And I'm looking at that, and that's a bigger concern than anything. Because then does it give the console maker the incentive to one up, like put superior tech in the box? We're hearing all this language. Like, I heard some concerning language about the PlayStation 6, and it was that PlayStation would send out a box with leaning heavily on the Pisser 3, neural NPUs, like some form of a device that is easy to produce, cheap for them, with a high price tag, but not as powerful as we would expect it to be. And I believe that the Steam machine gives incentive to that type of BS behavior, right? We knew long time ago that the Steam machine would be a weak, underpowered machine based upon what we saw. And, I was talking to Sovereign today, because I met up with Sovereign, and I was talking to him, and he was like, it's just the future games. What would the future games look like based upon utilizing the tech that's in the box, that type of thing? My thoughts is, I'm not giving them an excuse. The machine was supposed to be $700. And looking that it's not, it's $300 more than it was supposed to be. You're looking at it and you're realizing that these companies will take advantage of our thirst for the next shiny thing, but there's no incentive to give us a more powerful machine. It will be just like how some people feel with the PlayStation 5 Pro, how that was, for some people, wasn't a reason to upgrade. And I think that's going to be the idea with next generation. Now, Project Helix, with them trying to do their version of what the Steam machine is, but with a console twist that, you actually have that console aspect to it that the Steam machine doesn't have, you really have to think, what was the original spec sheets for Project Helix? And is it compromised based upon the high price tag? So no, I don't ever think the bubble's going to pop. No, I don't ever believe that prices of consoles will go down. This indication from Xbox right before Grand Theft Auto, this is giving them the ability to say F you. Seriously, right? Think about it. I saw, and I don't know how true this is. Let me show you. I I don't know how true this is, right? And if you see it in the thumbnail, it was something that me and Attic was laughing about because I don't know how true this is, right? Let me show you. Me and Attic was laughing about this. I don't know how true this is. I don't know if this, 35 million copies, sold or whatever the hell. I don't know how true that is. But I've seen people like dancing to pre-order a game that comes out in November. And I'm trying to figure out, where do we do that at? Like, it's strange. The behavior is strange. You have a lot of people that have this gen, the current gen that we're in, they have the consoles. And then you have 60 million that's still on an Xbox One and a PlayStation 4. I think it's more on a PlayStation 4, less on the Xbox One. I think you probably have 20 million on Xbox One. That's why they was putting out those, upgrade now and you can get money off. It was like $200 off on a Series console. And you have probably 40 million on PlayStation 4. And that's why PlayStation was sending out those emails out to those owners, or you can actually, as a pop-up on your dashboard for you to go to the store to upgrade your console ahead of time. And they gave you money off. They was trying to get you in any way possible. But for the individuals that just didn't, that just sat there on the fence, that was like, yo, Black Friday gonna be lit, or listen to one of your favorite content creators that told you, excuse me, that the prices was going to reduce. Hold on, the bubble's gonna pop. Don't listen to that King David dude. I don't care if he's 98% right. Don't listen to him. The bubble's gonna pop. And they said this before the first price hike. But the bubble's gonna pop, and you're gonna get a console at console prices. Don't you worry. And I said, bro, go get it now. Don't wait. Go get it now. Don't listen to go get it now. Hurry up. Join us. Join us already. Don't listen to these dudes. They don't know what the hell they talking about. You know why? Because all they do is worry about video games. You know why? Because their head is so stuck up, suckling on the whatever of Xbox and PlayStation that they don't look outside of anything. Let me show you something. This is the reason why I can tell you what is going to be and what's going to happen. This is the reason why. All right. Let me tell you. So I'm at StockTwits, right? And I'm looking at any way of projections on seeing where, pre-ordering something that's digital. That's so stupid. There's no incentive. I'm trying to figure out any way I can get an edge in the stock market. Any way I can fix this free fall that's happening over at Microsoft. It's a bloodbath. It's an absolute bloodbath. Ever since they came back from that show and they had negative Xbox news, as much as you want to think that Xbox doesn't affect Microsoft stock negatively in the way what Microsoft is doing, you're crazy. It was positive when they had a positive show. I want you to go back and look at it. It was 400, and on a dollar note, it was 400 and I think 38. It started creeping back to go to the high. This thing has fell. What does my stock reports have? Because this is not my main stock page, right? What does my main stock page have? I can tell you right now. It's at 352, down minus 3.46%. Sony's down to 3.545%, but that's based off of the Bungie stuff, right? And some other stuff, some movie stuff. But this thing, I believe that is directly correlated with their messaging right after that wonderful Xbox show. They was high. The stock was high. soon as that information came out, soon as Craig Duncan and Luis O'Connor left, it started falling, and it hasn't stopped. It hasn't stopped. That's the scary part, right? Satya ass is gonna go. He's about to be booted out, right? Why? Because he's in charge of this. It's him. He's in charge. The language around Xbox is pulling down the stocks on Microsoft because it forces them, and the 30th is going to be the day that you're going to get a chance to see the financials. It's going to be a wonderful day. Content is good. This is good for content. If you want to know about the stocks, if you want to know where they're going, I tell you, boy, find your way to the stock market. Figure out exactly what's going on, and you can see exactly if they're going to raise prices. They have no choice. They have no choice. But watching this stupidity, now they're gonna okay, so check it out. Microsoft stock slide 4.5%. Microsoft price target revised by Stifle, and Xbox prices changes in focus. Microsoft said it will raise Xbox prices globally August 1st with 512 gig models up $100 and the 1 tera models up $150. But check this out. They're going to discontinue the 2 tera Xbox model as part of the production lineup reset. Nobody said that. Nobody told you that. But you will only get this information based upon going to a stock page, right? Because they're going to give you everything on a P&L sheet. They're going to give you all the incentives of going forward, where they're at with it, and why these things are happening, right? If you didn't look at Take-Two stocks, man, they are riding high on this news of Grand Theft Auto 6. They are riding high. That's why you see the thumbnail, and it's like, boom, straight to the moon, Alice. Boom, 100%. They're going to push the industry forward. Now, are they going to push Xbox forward? Xbox is like, listen, we send out emails to these dudes. We got price. We gave them reductions on getting the console. August 1st, we're going to raise the price. Is it funny that E-Day comes out in October? Yeah. E-Day. Yeah. That's showing up. Call of Duty. Yeah. Well, I think E-Day is supposed to be September, right? My bad. I don't know. When is E-Day? Hold on. I got so many damn games lined up that I got to play. This drives me nuts. E-Day. Release date. Yeah, October 6th. Yeah, I was right. Yeah, because I'm having a conflict with another game around that time, and some stuff that I got to do. But looking at September, September is a huge month for gaming, right? Nintendo's raising their price in September. I believe it's September, August, or whatever those days. Xbox is going to raise their price. PlayStation at some point is going to raise their price right before this Grand Theft Auto, knowing that people is going to have to jump over in order to play this thing. And apparently this is I didn't expect this. I you know what? I got to bend the knee to this game. Like I truly didn't believe people was this crazy. Like when my boy texts me and says, I'm going to get my pre-order on. I'm like, why? It's like a digital copy. Like what's happening here? With language around, it's going to be a physical copy in December. I'm like, something seems off here. Like something seems off. The language around that game says it's like a single player experience. The language seems off. Does it seem off to you? Am I a conspiracy theorist? Yes. Do I look and see if somebody's trying to get over on me? Absolutely. But that's the New Yorker in me, right? That's just me as a New Yorker. That's we skeptical. We looking at you. We got our Timbs on, and we like, we don't trust like that. Like we don't trust like that. But this thing has the opportunity for the jukes. If you don't know what a jukes is a robbery, right? This is a jukes. Like, it's gonna be a jukes. First of all, $80 for the game, and the premium is locking away stuff that should be inside the game, like storefronts and cosmetics. Like, for $20 more, like that's a jukes. That's a jukes. So dude is gonna. I want that premium. You understand? I gotta pay for that premium. Ain't no way I'm gonna do Grand Theft Auto without going all the way, baby. I'm gonna do that premium. All right, so you're gonna do the premium. So you got a storefront that was open, like, I don't know, whatever. But they making sure that they telling you that it's a solo single player experience. It's an experience. But we know there's a segment of the community that is only online. That is like, it's a world where I saw it, I watched it. One day I just watched it. Because I was like, what are they doing? Like, what are you doing? What are you really doing? This guy ran a shop, like a real shop, like a store. Like, first of all, I don't want to play real life. Okay, that's one. But his friends was coming over and they was at the store. But unbeknownst to him, there was a hit out on a guy that was at his shop. And the hit man took the hit and was gonna eliminate this dude. I'm like, this is a whole novella. Like, this is a real novella. He said, it's a circle, King. yo, listen, I'm like, trust me. But then you got people that are playing the cops. You got people that sign up. Like, you got thug gangster dudes, right? Dudes that be like, no snitching in the street. Sign up to be the police. To catch the criminals in the game. But the shop owner, like a real shop owner, really has nothing to do with it. Like, and they talking. I'm like, what am I watching here? And this is real. This is real. So, okay. I come up with this hypothesis when it comes to this game, right? Because I seen it. They're doing it now. They're making boatloads of money on 5. So why would you walk away from 5 when you're making boatloads of money? Because you got to have 6. They're going to have some type of subscription service. It's going to be some type of subscription service to Grand Theft Auto Online 6. It's going to be something where it's like some Game Pass feel to it. That is, I don't know how they're going to do it, but I know only these guys going to do it. And these guys are going to eat this up. Like, you're going to eat it up. I've never seen in my life a game tell you, get ready for pre-orders, and we're only digital. And I've never seen so many people say, hell yeah, that's right, daddy. I'm going all the way. Pause. Like, what the hell's wrong with you? It's a digital game. Just whenever the preload goes live, that's when you do it. Right? Like, who are you? What the hell are we doing here? They're not sending you a copy in the mail. I'm dumbfounded. I was like, is the movie Idiocracy? It's happening. Check it. I'm wearing the Crocs from Idiocracy. Like, it's happening. We got TikTok brain. We have a president that is actually just like the movie Idiocracy. I implore you guys to go watch the movie. We're living it. And it's happening. And these guys are getting away with this. They're getting away with it. Like, they're doing it. And I'm sitting here like, I'm part of it. I'm like, You ever realize, like, you're condemning people like, like that Spider-Man meme? Y'all pointing, but you pointing back at you because you down with the stupidity? I'm seeing it like, yeah, like, think about it this way. When they say stuff like, oh, the AI, would you buy an AI robot? And you're like, hell no, I'm not going to buy no AI robot. And then you see the AI robot on TV, like, yo, that joint look dope. I would like an AI robot to just, like, bring my controller and my juice and stuff. You're part of it. Like, you're part of it. Like, as much as we don't wanna, we are part of it, son. And we are going full face, straight to the business. Who would have thought in this lifetime Xbox would be this stupid to raise the price on the console for the third time in 13 months? I would have never. If you would have told me to bet that, if you would have said, yo, bet $1 million, and I'm like, I could have asked bet at $1 million. Don't have the million, but bet the million. Bet the million. I would have bet. I wouldn't have bet. I would have made no money because I would not think. Ain't no company is that stupid. I would not think that. But there's something else. There's something there. You know what's there? Grand Theft Auto 6. You see, can they do that without having a game they know everybody want to play? I ain't never see everybody want to play some shit. Like never. I've never come to a consensus with anybody. Like if you ask everybody what game they're going to play in September, y'all will have a ton of different games. You got one person that would say Wolverine, another person that would say Ani Musha. Blessings. Let's go, George. Thank you for allowing me to drink.
At George Purcell 5,331 donated £4.99 through Super Chat. Ordered 2 TB Galaxy Series 10 today before they sunset. £589. Now I have 2 Series X's. Hashtag no PS6.
Gonna keep the boot on Kong's neck this whole generation. Blessings. Facts. They're gonna get rid of it. And that's gonna be a console that you won't be able to have based upon the RAM that's inside the box. Like it's too cost prohibitive for them to even manufacture, produce, or actually sell. So break it down, take the parts, and then get it, man. If you can go get one, go get one. If you haven't jumped in this generation, jump in before the prices go up, before they sunset the console. Because if you're an Xbox consumer and that is your entry point, that's the highest entry point, go get it. Go jump in, go make it happen. I don't have a Galaxy One, but I do have the expansion card for my consoles. I think it's like 2, and then the one that's inside. And anyway, but at the end of the day, Grand Theft Auto 6 is the only reason why these dudes are this bold to be this crazy. Absolutely. Now, of course, they're using the dog ate my homework excuse for the reason why they don't have it. I don't have my homework based upon my dog ate my homework. And then somebody else was like, yeah, me too. My dog ate it too. Like, listen, they're going to complain about RAM prices and storage and, these guys, they don't have it. And, even the RAM manufacturers is on some mafioso stuff. I watched the video today, and it was talking to like the Steam machine of Valve, and talking about how they're able to get chipsets and machines, and they don't have contracts. Unlike Xbox, Microsoft and PlayStation and Sony, that have contracts with these chip manufacturers. Oh, it's about to get crazy. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Fool for the cause. Welcome to Soldier S Rank. I salute you, Soldier. Blessings. Back at it again. That's my guy, Fight Night Friday. We're going to get into this. And they don't have a contract with chip manufacturers, right? What they do have is like, they call them up and tell them how much they need, and they give them a price, and they got to jump in at that price. So that tells me that your console price is going to be fluctuating. I told Sovereign today, I said, I don't believe that the Steam machine price is going to be the same price. Oh, let's go. Let's get it. Gives me time to drink.
At the _ Father 5,700 donated $2 through Super Chat. MS likely one of the Micron SCA. Helix secured.
Yeah. Their contracts is cool. Like, but my question to that is, again, let me get to that real quick. I believe that the Steam machine is going to be up $200 by this time next year. Helix chipset secured, yes. Is it going to be the same device that they was going to ship from the beginning? I don't know. And I don't want to compromise any of my contacts in asking them that question. Because one, I'm not a leaker. Two, I don't want them to be compromised by anything. So I wouldn't ask that question, right? Because I do believe that, like the original Xbox, they had two different Xboxes, the Power PC and with the Intel and all this other stuff and just all this stuff. I do believe that these things are not done in a vacuum, and I do believe they have like competing devices and which device actually makes sense on a production line and cost to projection and performance. Those type of things play heavily. So again, I don't know. But what I don't want is the weaker machine to get a go ahead based upon their ability to reach for more money into our pockets and not give us the best machine that they can produce. There was a time where these companies gave you the best machine that they could produce. The PlayStation 3 was probably, honestly, in my opinion, the best console price for dollar ever released. It was, to me, the last greatest console ever made based upon what was inside. I had the George Foreman Spider-Man logo, the I think it was a 64 gig memory. I think that was the size of that one. But whatever the highest one was, I had that one. I think it was $799 or $699. And had micro SD, SD, had all these different inputs and like storage. It's just, and it had a PlayStation 1 and a PlayStation 2 inside. The thing was the most over-engineered piece of tech that we ever got. And that was the last time that shit happened. It was the absolute last time because they almost went out of business doing that. Right? Ken Katarugi said, San said, you gotta need a second job. Boy, I brought that machine twice. I brought that machine import and I brought it American twice. That machine was the best last thing that these companies with the Emotion engine, was it with the Emotion engine or whatever engine in it? It had the chipset, whatever chipset. It was the best chipset. It was the best that they could offer. That's when an engineer has total control, and he had total control because he did the first PlayStation, he did the second, that third was his magnus opus, and that was the last time these companies over provided, because the PlayStation 4, it was an unstable box. I done told you about that. We done had that conversation. I done told you what it was. The Xbox One, from the 360 to the Xbox One, come on, Phil Dominus Maximus Aurelius Spencer, first of his name, had to fix that with the Xbox One X. He had to fix it. Get rid of that Kinect, and he had to fix it. But that's when they had stopped with the giving you what the consumer really deserved for their dollar. And I think, seeing that Steam machine, I'm more fearful, especially with these consoles. I'm not saying that these consoles aren't capable. Yeah, when I got my Series X, I thought my Series X was a superior piece of tech. I sat down with Jason Ronald. We talked about the tech. We talked about the form factor. We talked about the marvel of ingenuity and engineering that went into the device. We saw it for exactly what it was, and we realized that, damn, man, this thing is dope. And it really is. It sucked that the the development tools weren't up to snuff. It sucked that the PlayStation came with superior development tools and got a jump as far as development goes when it came to it. I thought that the throughput on the PlayStation 5 and the SSD helped pick up some of the slack, but it still was a uneven juggling box. And they fixed that with the Pro, because they always want to double dip now. Like now they want to double dip. They want you to spend now, and they give you a mid-gen refresh to double dip, to give you the machine that they originally should have gave you. I'm tired of that. Give me the best machine now. Give me that now. So raising prices is disgusting. Do I say that it's a good thing? Hell no. Absolutely not. But yo, check this out. Check this out. After they do this worldwide price hike, because a lot of dudes just skim through my videos. Xbox announces, and this is brought to you by Frazier Gilbert. My man must be back off vacation from pure Xbox. Xbox announces worldwide price increases for the series consoles, and the 2 terabit model is being sunsetted. Terabyte model is being sunsetted. Xbox has officially announced today that the price of the series consoles will be increased worldwide as of August 1st. The increase will be US $100 for the 512 gigabyte and models, and US $150 for the 1 terabyte models. Microsoft said the component shortage crisis is leaving them with no choice but to make this decision. I find that to be absolute BS, but I think it's done based upon the fact of Grand Theft Auto 6. You know that these people have to upgrade because that's the only way they can play it. You've seen everybody sit there talk about, I'm going to do all this for Grand Theft Auto 6. And you was like, get him now. That's exactly what you said. So I don't believe nothing that you're saying. Last October, we increased Xbox prices by $20 to $70 in the U.S. We hoped another price increase would not be necessary. We have spent the last several months working with suppliers on options. Unfortunately, console storage and memory prices have increased by more than 2.5x, and we expect another doubling by the fall of 2027. The entire consumer electronics industry is struggling with the current component crisis, but the effects are particularly hard on consoles. Unlike phones, computers, speakers, and other consumer devices, consoles are typically not sold at a profit, but instead at less than they can make. And that's true. But when I see BS, I call it, right? And I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for the BS here. I'm going to go for the BS here, right? We're going to get this, right? Now, and this is brought to you by the BBC. Keep your mind out the gutter. Don't do what I'm doing. Keep your mind out the gutter. This is brought to you by the BBC. Pause. Keep your mind out the gutter. Let's not do that. Let's be smart here. Let's be adults. Let's be adults, right? So the Apple hikes some prices by nearly 20% while Xbox raises console costs. Now, this is affecting everyone, but I honestly believe that, yeah, to some extent it is. Does it force some prices to go up? Yeah. To the extent of $100, $150? Absolutely not. I don't believe so. I'm sorry. I'm absolutely sorry if I feel that you're full of it and you're using this to gain some type of edge based upon Grand Theft Auto 6. But we know that the Apple doesn't have Grand Theft Auto 6 popping up on their devices. So the iPhone makers hiked its prices on some laptops and tablets by 20%, saying that the electronics industry is facing an unprecedented challenge due to an extraordinary surge in demand for chips and power at AI data centers. These guys are doing it to themselves and calling foul. Apple is chasing AI. Microsoft is chasing AI. Nvidia, Google, everybody is chasing it. And then telling the consumer, oh man, the world is in a crisis. How can we get out of this? Stop doing it. You stop. How about you stop? How about you stop doing what you're doing? It's like an arsonist complaining that there's fires all over the place. You the goddamn idiot setting the fires. Like, you're doing it. Like, who else is doing it? You got the matches in your hand. You got the lighter fluid. It's your ass. Like, it's you. And you're talking about, man, I don't know how we're going to stop this. We're just going to wait for the AI bubble to pop. How is it going to pop? And you still putting helium inside of it. You're still doing it. You're the issue. Like, that is the most bipolar BS that I've ever heard. But what the right hand don't know, what the left hand is going to do. That's kind of what it's doing. Like your right hand is just doing all types of madness, right? While your left hand is like, what the hell is going on outside? I don't know what's going on. That's basically what are you doing? Like, you're schizophrenic. You're schizophrenic. You gotta be. You gotta be. It's like Microsoft is a blackout drunk. He blackout drunks and don't know what the hell he did the night before, but he got to pay the bill in the morning. I don't know what happened. Why is my car totaled? Like, I can't even believe this. Did you see this? He sees the videotape of his ass driving around smashing into stuff. No, this is beyond me. And it boils down to, you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. And you're just trying to hide behind the veil because you hear somebody else say it. You heard somebody in the background say that's really probably truly affected by the AI bubble. Like, yo, the chipsets is killing us. Yeah, it's killing us. This chipset is really bad on us. Yo, you're not even smart. You're not even a smart hustler. You know what a smart hustler would have done? I got to put you up on game because it's a bunch of book smart nerds running the show. You're not a hustler. See, a hustler, just let me, I got to put you up on game. Like what a hustler would do is I buy the brick at a high, sell it at the low in order to get the clientele inside the door. Then once the clientele is inside the door, after a period of time, I will depress the whole industry by selling so low that they will have to force their way down to where I'm at. And if they can't meet, they got to buy from me. Then I become the plug. I circumvent the plug by becoming a plug based upon they can't get the price that I got. So what Xbox was supposed to do, what Microsoft was supposed to do, being that they the big homie, they the plug. They buying all this AI storage. They buying all this RAM. Check it out. 1, 2 for me, 1 for you. 1, 2, 3 for me, 2 for you. Right? Every chipset stock they buy, slide Xbox, they cash, make sure that they write, make sure that they sell. Because think about it this way, goofy, you stupid. This is the reason why you're about to be fired. If you would have made Xbox stronger and had enough supply and distribution around the world at the lowest cost, right? You're not going to lose. You're going to gain. When you walk in the building and your console is the cheapest way to get inside, and you're going to say, yeah, it's the cheapest way because we got the Series S. Nobody want little dude like that when it comes to this right now. We're talking about that X right now. You got to make that X sexy. You got to make that 2. You got to make the S super sexy, right? It got to be like, damn, man. I don't know, man. Shorty short, but she all right, though. She packing a little something. I might ride. I can mess with that. I mean, if the lights is low off, I mess with Shorty. I mean, she all right. She all right, though. She's cheap, ain't no problems. She ain't got no issues. I mean, it ain't all that. You know what I'm like? She a strobe light, honey. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I rock with that. You know what I'm saying? You got to make the dude go home with more money in his pocket. You can't make him spend all the money at the club. He don't want to go in. So come on, man. Let's stop it. If you was smart and you was a good hustler, you would have made sure that you broke your little homie off that works with your division. How you going to stifle the wolves? You let them starve. They're going to turn on your ass. And you're going to be out in the street. I can guarantee you there's nobody in that building going to cry when you fired. And I'm talking about Satya. I'm talking about you, bro. You're going to go. The stocks is dripping. It's dipping. Showtime is on the 30th.
I have took control over the entire
this guy
operation.
is back. This guy is back. Oh my
God.
God.
Smith donated $4.99 through Super Chat. Fact JF Rockefeller them. But this dude is smoking something at this golden opportunity.
That's what I'm talking about. Anybody understands how it goes. You flood the market with trays, man. These dudes are selling dimes down the blocks. You hit them with nicks. You get busy, man. But y'all something's up. Like something for the life of me. There's nobody over there that understands we got to make this money play. There's no hustlers there. I'm looking at it, I'm seeing it, and I'm like, yo, this is the opportunity of a lifetime. But you scared money don't make money. You holding it, man. You gripping that money too tight, man. And you's about to be next. They're lining you up. You the next one to go. She not gonna go. Asha's not going no place. She just got there, right? She's not going no place. You the next fool to fall. Like, Phil wasn't gonna take that hit. You got rid of Sarah, right? So all the people that could catch them strays, at Vidaze, they're gone. You the only duck standing. What did he do? Oh, that's my joint. Yo, so I'll put that. Rokill, you just subscribed. And I put that. So the muscle man. For new subscribers, put the muscle man. I like the muscle man. Pause. All new subs. You get the new music. Oh, man. Let's celebrate you. I ain't gonna hold you, man. Oh, Rambo Slay, let's keep him going. Sub it up. Ah! Yo, ain't it a headbanger? I ain't gonna hold you. I sat there listening to the music. I was sitting there, I was like, I said, yeah, hell yeah. I said, the muscle man, Leechador. Yo, so, listen, man, as much as I want to go in and point the finger at Satya, the world gonna see on the 30th who he is and what's going on. But you know what these dudes try to do? Oh, Tristan Brown just subbed. Y'all like the music? Keep it banging, keep it going. Ah! It's a headbanger. I ain't gonna hold you. I know it is. I actually love it. I love it. I can't hold you, boy. Yo, listen, I do this because I love this. I do it. I search stuff because I love it, bro. I absolutely love this stuff. This is absolutely fun for me. So check it out. Xbox decided that on this day where they give you that bad news, they give you this bad news, right? So this is brought to you by Pure Xbox and my man Frazier Gilbert over there. And Xbox layoff seems to begin as the devs reveal that they're open to work. The worst part about this is compulsion. And when you're going to put a hashtag open to work, it's one thing to hear rumors. It's another thing to be told. My heart goes out to all the developers over there, all the artists, all the people that were over there that were working on games, that were doing their best. They was doing what they was asked of them. You delivered a masterpiece in South of Midnight. I just want to let you know that I played the game. I loved the game. I championed the game. My review that I put up, I even put I didn't even get paid for that video because I added the music video to the end of it, which was probably one of the best songs that was inside of the game. I thought the game itself was a masterclass in storytelling. The combat needed some polish, but I thought you would get there with two And this is what I said on Reforge. So I think that Compulsion, Ninja Theory, and a couple of other studios was under the protective arm of Phil Dominus Maximus Aurelius Spencer. What's up? Cut and Nip 30. I love the music, man. And I know you want to bring the mood back up because we're talking about something that is absolutely hurtful. Absolutely dope, man. Absolutely dope. It's that joint that hit hard, man. Yo, when y'all listen to it back, y'all will know. I just want to say to all the people at South of Midnight, I completed every aspect of the game. Oh, MASH 2481. Let's go. Subs is happening, man. So, all right. So what Frazier is saying is it's worth noting that nobody mentions the word layoff here, but obviously it looks that way at first glance. Windows Central editor Jez Corden has also chimed in and suggested the situation looks bleak for Compulsion right now. Xbox is looking at ways in order to keep the staff in some form of fashion by spinning them off in some type of, oh, Dayton Carrington just subbed. Y'all on it today, right? What is this, a subathon? What is this, a subathon? Y'all wasn't subbing because y'all ain't like the music. Y'all like the music now. Oh, you thought I like hip hop only. You don't know me though. You don't know me though. Yo, I got goosebumps. I ain't gonna hold you. I got goosebumps. It gives me goosebumps. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Whenever the book comes out about my life, there's aspects of my life you're gonna be like, yo, this dude was different. Yo, he's different, boy. Oh, JD Rambo. Bro, what's good? Y'all gonna keep the music going. Well, all right. As we listen to the music, Sony issues a statement announcing significant job cuts over at Bungie. The Destiny 2 and the Marathon developer is seeing significant job cuts at Bungie. I'm telling you, we've made the decision to reduce Bungie's workforce, affecting a significant number of employees, including most of the Destiny team and some Marathon team members. There's also reductions across SIE teams that support Bungie's operations. Oh, Logic Bomb has just subbed. Y'all gonna go off today, huh? So Christopher Drain actually posted this, and I gotta take my hats off to Christopher Drain. Oh, you're turning it into a rock out show. That's right. Don't let bad news bring us down. The hell with that. Listen, I don't champion Bungie losing anybody over at Sony being gone, Marathon team, keep your head up. Everybody over there. This industry is a beast right now. And it's not nothing, to laugh at. So we don't take any job cuts over here lightly, being foreign or domestic. Oh, Kayla Marie Johnson, let's get it. Are we family? Are we family and we rocking out now? Let us rock out. Oh, on a day where we supposed to be sad, upset, Xbox Frontline News is rocking out. New member subs. I salute you, soldiers. Let's get to that. Let's get back to that. Y'all thought it was only hip hop. Nah. Do you know I have a rock version of the Hold the Line song for the intro of the show? Howard Hanks, just sub. Let's go. Let's get it. Continue it. Let it roll. Big Man Mo, what's good, baby? That's the new sub music. Whose birthday is it? Whose birthday is it? Is your birthday, Mo? Wait, who's that? Oh, Food for the Cause? Oh, today's your birthday? Happy birthday. You know my birthday is on the 2nd, so use a Cancer. Cancers unite. Cancers. Nikki Lynn, let's get it. They're keeping the music rocking. They're keeping the music rocking. I got a rock intro to this intro that we got. And and the guy that did it, oh man, he did such a masterful job. I don't know when I'm gonna drop it, but I'm gonna drop it one of these days. But when I was going through new subs, I was like, yo, this music fits so dope. And the Muscle Man, I was just like, yow! Because I be so amped. Oh, here we go with the excuses, just something. Oh, y'all gonna try to keep the show going. I feel you. Listen, man, we outside. Y'all hijacked the show. There's nothing that I can do. Y'all hijacked the show. I gotta respect that. Y'all got exactly what y'all was looking for. I mean, I can't even get to the last title. The hijack is in. Crispy, you see what they doing? They taking over. We got you, fool. Tomorrow, Fight Night Friday. I don't know if you're gonna be home. You might be out on the town at a muscle bar, with the shorties. You know how you do. You know how you be outside. So, you know what? I do got enough time to get to the last one. All right, who did I hope I didn't get rid of it. Good, I got it. I still got it. All right, so for a lot of people, they don't know that Grand Theft Auto 6 is an Xbox title as well. How Sony is turning Grand Theft Auto 6 into a PlayStation title. And this is brought to you by Boom. Not Mr. Boom XL, but Boom, the website. Right? So Grand Theft Auto 6 is not a PlayStation exclusive. Its launch is November 19th on the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series consoles. Sony paid for the marketing partnership, so its branding dominates. But Xbox players get the full game on the same day. Let me first start off by saying, all those guys that was actually going at me, yeah, I had hope Xbox had got the marketing deals because I wanted this type of conversation around Xbox. But Sony got the marketing deals. And I know you're going to say, well, King, there was no doubt that they was going to get it. Well, that's what hopes are for, right? To hope, stupid. I don't go around with the norm. I hope for different. I hope for change. So if I hope for the company that I love to do something that I like, yeah, that's what hopes is. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. But I'm going to continue to hope. I'm not going to stop. It's over on this. Right? So Grand Theft Auto 6 launches November 19th on the PlayStation 5 and the series consoles. It is a multi-platform console game, yet if you only seen the marketing, you will be forgiven for thinking that it was a PlayStation exclusive. Sony has wrapped itself around PlayStation Grand Theft Auto 6 so tightly that Xbox has nearly vanished from the conversation. And that's not by accident. It's confirmed marketing partnership, doing exactly what it's intended to do. That's what I wanted Xbox to do. I mean, listen, This is only just the biggest game in the world. And I'm really starting to learn and bend the knee to how catastrophic that it is. And I know now why these companies are moving out of the way. Maybe it was just my defiance. Maybe it was my bullheadedness not to totally respect this game in a manner that it needs to be respected. But I did know that I wanted Xbox to have the marketing when it came to this, because I understood the gravity of it being so. And being able to tout out what you're able to do better than the competition, or make it seem like the competition doesn't exist. With those people that are making it over to current gen, where we are right now from the previous gen, and they're looking to see, well, if all the marketing leads to PlayStation, then the majority of those people are going to go over to PlayStation. And unless they're intrinsically linked inside Xbox and they have a long library, then they might just bypass Xbox. And I just didn't want them to. Actually, I wanted Xbox to actually get some type of win when it came to this. And that was my hope. But again, I think it's going to stay the status quo. It's going to go the same way that we know it was going to go, or what y'all knew it was going to go. And I was defiant in that. So again, I bend the knee. Because, Jason Schreier reported it. You say Jason Schreier. Let me look at it again. Let me show you again. It says right here, the game still releases everywhere, but one platform becomes the face of it. And that is what Sony has done. The analyst Jason Schreier has described it as a kind of a PlayStation exclusive in terms of sales and attention, even though it's technically not. And again, he's a Sony hound. He's a Sony backer. He loves the PlayStation. And that's where Xbox tax and stuff like that comes in when we're talking about it, because people that are in points of influence get a chance to say things and make things be as so. So if somebody's looking for him, especially where he's at a prestigious outlet of Bloomberg. And if somebody that doesn't know video games listens and watches his blog or his write-ups, then their vision will be skewed to his design. So that's what I talk about when I say Xbox text. People that are in positions of influence give you their bias, and those biases taken as fact, or those biases are skewed in a way that lends to that. But I want to say thank you guys for rocking out today. It's not as bad as it always looks, and it's not as great as it always seems. It's exactly what it is. If we play in the middle, pause, we will be okay. All right, don't get too high, don't get too low. Always make sure that you fly straight and you fly right. And that's the only thing that you could do. So at the end of the day, I want you to do what I'm about to do. What you should do is I want you to go with game is game and win is win. And I want you to try to play the Game Pass. But before you play the Game Pass, remember, I told you, I'm the unmitigated best at this. And if you got anybody better than me, then put them up.
What's a man or a king? What's it a saying? Advancing the line, advancing the payment. You front the game, but shoot what said as you claim it. It's that Xbox. Spin the block, his legs slide. Fast talking, no riddling. Moonwalking, selling moon rock just to make dividends. You in traffic with family? That flash making a portrait. Gun kick back, now grannies from porches. David on the sea, you know that it's scorching. What's a man or a king? What's it a saying? Advancing the line, advancing the payment. You front the game, but shoot what said as you claim it.
You already know the time, told my boys to hold the line. We gon' shoot it out in seconds, leave you posted like a vine. Bow your head down to the king, leave your roses at the shrine. We stay ready for the war, just need the king to drop the sign. Say what you running from, what you running from. I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? Said what you running from, what you running from. I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? This what you wanted. This what you wanted, huh?